Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Doctor Who. So I really enjoyed the last episode a lot. There's been quite a few this season that I felt were really great, and I'm just kind of really hoping that the last 3 episodes that this season is just gonna knock out of the park. I hope so. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm kind of hoping more for like a season-long arc and all of that, and we still have time for something like that to happen. I don't know, maybe. And I'm getting a little nervous for the companions. I'm not gonna lie. I think especially after the last episode, I'm just a little bit nervous that there might be a switch up in the whole TARDIS team by the end of this season. So I'm going into every episode a little bit cautious at this point. All right, I'm very excited. Let's get into it.
What would Miss Claremont wish to hear?
Something to awaken thrilling horror.
Yes, Mrs. Shelley.
Oh.
To make us dread to look around.
Tales of the dead.
Oh, she's so excited. Is it gonna be the doctor?
Miss Shelley, amusing himself.
I'm here for a good horror episode. If that's what this is, I'm not sure, but seems promising at this point.
We shall teach them the dance.
How exciting!
And there's no Shelley. Bingo. They're a man down. Why?
Good question. What the? Okay, that's just a little bit creepy. Oh my God!
If he's written about me, I can ascertain his true sentiments.
Oh.
This enigmatic person of yours, would you trade them for reliable and dull?
My person's a bit different. Did you see that?
What?
Also, reliable doesn't necessarily mean dull.
Such a jaunty air. He's bad-tempered because he does not sleep. He walks at night. A terrible affliction. Imagine.
My third canto.
He looks intense.
You're the one who looks like death.
Do you stop my visage, sir?
Might want to stop shooting daggers.
Did I say choose, sir?
Sorry. He does this rather a lot.
Choose your weapon!
Is that obvious? He's challenging you to a duel.
Will Mr. O'Brien be yours?
No. Cheers, mate.
No, because there's going to be no duel. I absolutely forbid it.
What's up?
I shall return with my pistol.
Woo! It looks like a spider, but kind of like a hand. Woo! No, not Ryan! Why Ryan? Woo! Oh.
Great shot!
Huh.
She is the most baffling creature I've ever been acquainted with.
Oh no!
Collagen
This poor girl.
What kind of implement is that? One that zaps people's heads off and threaten people with guns.
Ooh!
I may have a skeleton in my chamber.
Right.
As you do.
Trigger happy. Oh, I love a good plume.
Ah!
What do you think?
Looks great.
An apparition of a figure floating above the lake.
Oh.
And you said he was indisposed.
I hope the doctor keeps that on the rest of the episode.
You're like ninjas, you lot.
Charged by
I
fire.
feel like they might be ghosts or something. I don't know what's going on.
You can ask him more questions when we get to the chalet.
That keeps happening.
Just going down
To the top. However, my collection's not demonic.
Correct. But
Ah!
I'll put this though.
She took it off.
For safety purposes.
Man.
Polly? Hello?
What is he?
Polly? Can you hear me?
Ah!
I think I'm seeing dead people.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you maybe shouldn't have said that. I don't know. What's going on? Ah!
Perfect.
This is Doctor. Really, just Doctor is fine. He emerged from the wall like a phantom.
Did you hide?
Be gone, demon!
He's using her as a shield. Yeah, girl, he loves you.
May I just say, you were quite lovely in a crisis.
No, you may not. The lights are on. Close your eyes. Clear your mind. We're only experiencing what it wants us to.
Okay. What?
I can feel it.
Don't trip and fall, though.
She's right. William, my darling. We know it's right there.
Oh!
What is it? I don't know.
It's sort of just floating around.
He's trying to get in.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Jack's warning.
Wow!
It drives them insane, so they alter the brain to switch off all emotion.
Okay.
Never seen one like him before. He's different. Unfinished.
Whoa! It looks... Oh!
Changed into empty, soulless shells.
Oh.
No feeling, no control, no way back. I will not lose anyone else to that. Do not follow me.
Uh-oh.
Lord Byron!
Oh no.
I fear I've lost my faculties entirely.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Whoa. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh god, no, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Oh my god! Oh my god, stop it, 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 stop it. What the hell?
But your vital signs betray a heightened state of anxiety.
Or as I like to call it, Tuesday. Interesting look. What happened? They get bored
Me.
halfway through.
Oh. Whoops.
Bit embarrassing.
You irritate me.
How very human. Still feel things then. No inhibitor yet.
Diodati, we stay alive.
So, here's the thing.
Interesting.
There's a chance. Anything's possible.
Oh! Oh my god, aggressive much. Jeez. Uh-oh. That's not better.
Combat just gone.
Oh no! Oh no, 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 no.
Claire, you okay?
There's something down here with us.
Ah!
Is it woe?
Shelley's words.
How does it know them?
Oh.
In front of me. I'm the guardian. I am Percy.
Is Shelley?
Oh.
Doctor,
Okay, we got the baby. Woo!
But then it took root within me.
Uh-oh.
I was changed.
Oh!
No one could see me.
Interesting.
It hid itself in me.
An AI from the future, containing the knowledge and future history of all Cybermen. His thoughts, his words, inspire and influence thousands for centuries. If he dies now,
Oh, God.
who knows what damage that will have on future history? Words matter. One death, one ripple, and history will change in a blink. The world you were created in won't exist, so neither will you. It's not just his life at stake, it's yours.
Oh.
You want to sacrifice yourself for this? You want me to sacrifice you? You want to call it? Do it now. All of you. It's mountainous, with me at the summit, in the stratosphere, alone. Left to choose.
Oh, wow.
Save the poet. Save the universe. Sometimes, even I can't win.
Then I shall execute the host.
No.
What is your name, sir?
I am better than men.
Yet I still see a soul in there.
Oh.
I see the man who spared my son. Were you a father? Before? You didn't want to be this way. They hurt you as modern Prometheus and were loved in return. You do not wish to kill.
Okay.
My name was Asha. I did spare your son.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Because he's a useless runt, sickly and weak, and I did have children. I slit their throats to join the resistance.
I'm sorry, Percy Shelley. I'm so very sorry.
Whoa!
Sleep was funny. And it chooses me. Interesting.
Woo!
Surrender it.
What are you doing?
Transmitting. My ship will lock onto my signal. It will tear this reality.
Oh!
I can't win.
Are inevitable.
What are you doing? Give me your body runs.
Oh, no! Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Well, that means there's a lot. Oh, no, 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 no.
What's step 2? Fix the mess I created in step 1. Shelley, can you give Yas those symbols and numbers? We're gonna need them.
Oh, my God. I am like, I don't even know what to say right now.
You pursued Mrs. Doctor without a care for my presence. And the spell is broken, my lord.
Good for her.
Back to life.
I'm happy for her.
Keep doing that writing thing, if you like.
Ghosts don't exist, right?
Unless they do. What? Inside you 3. We need to talk.
With step 2.
The world was void.
Oh.
Populous and the powerful was a lump. Darkness had no need of aid from them. She was the universe.
Huh. Guys, I really, really loved this episode. I mean, you guys know how I feel about Cybermen stories just in general. I just normally adore them. I really, really do. Okay, so I really was not expecting to get anything elaborated, obviously, with the lone Cybermen in this episode. I really was not expecting it at all. I think, oh my goodness, I just feel like there's just so much that could possibly happen. I'm very nervous about most of it. I loved the kind of just start of the entire episode being a bit more of a mystery of what's going on and kind of having horror vibes. It wasn't like the most scary thing, but I liked the scary ambiance, if you will. I like kind of classic horror stories, so I was happy to kind of delve into this world, so to speak, even though maybe it wasn't, I don't know. It still had that vibe, even if the story wasn't completely, you know, if it went into a different direction, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I liked a lot of the side characters. I thought that they were well portrayed. I really, you know, this was a great way to have a bunch of side characters again that I believe they gave them enough screen time, but not too much to really detract from the companions and the Doctor, which I liked the balance of all of that in this episode as well. Yeah, I really did not think that we were going to get into the lone Cyberman until maybe the finale, or maybe not even, you know, it could have been for the finale. It could have been something to set up for next season. I mean, who even knows? I mean, I think that, but I really, honestly, when we started this episode and, you know, we were in this kind of, this, you know, this situation and going back in time and everything like that, I really wasn't, I just wasn't expecting, I was expecting a standalone type of episode, which I guess it is in some regards, but obviously it's setting up for something bigger to happen. And I just really enjoyed, I thought the reveal was really fun, and for me particularly, because whenever I see a damn Cyberman I get really, really excited. And I liked the talk of I really, really loved the scene where the Doctor was talking about what happens if she lets Shelley die. And I got emotional. And I swear it was, I hate to say, I really, really absolutely hate to say this, but it was one of the first moments that I really felt such a strong emotional connection to this Doctor. I don't know if I've said this outright. I don't think I have really said it outright, but the 13th Doctor is just, for me, not up on my favorites list of Doctors if I had to rank them all or whatever. Sadly, she'd probably be closer to the bottom than the top, because I feel like I don't have that emotional pull, that emotional connection, as I have had with other Doctors. And I was so, like, I was emotional, but I was so excited to have that moment because I felt, I really felt everything that she was saying. You know, she's like, I'm not just sacrificing his life, I'm sacrificing your life. You have no idea, especially somebody who has inspired so many people, you know, what happens if they don't go on to accomplish what they accomplish, if they don't go on to do what they do. You know, it was such a beautiful example of why you shouldn't tamper with the past. That everything, you know, there's a kind of domino effect of how things all play out, and you don't want to mess with it. And I love whenever they really go into explaining that, especially with maybe obviously these companions have gone to the past before and whatever, but this was a really clear-cut explanation of why that's actually a thing, and I adored that. And it just, you know, the fact that you could see in this, in that kind of moment, in that performance, you could see how hurt she is by all of the things that have happened in the past with the Cybermen. I mean, you can list countless things, but, you know, just even probably very slightly more recently than maybe some others is everything that happened with Bill. And I really loved that moment. I felt it, and I felt her kind of, you know, when she said, you know, I'm at the, there's a, oh God, I can't recite exactly what she said, but, you know, sometimes I'm alone at the top to make the decisions and stuff, and oh God, just a great scene. I really loved it, and it gives these companions, I feel like, a lot more perspective on what the Doctor has really had to go through. And I think that that's something that I was really yearning for after last season. I felt like, you know, I really wanted to watch her, you know, or I guess watch the companions really learn more about who she is, what kind of history she has. And this season has been great with that, you know, with you know, the Master, and obviously the Jack popping in really quickly. And, you know, seeing some recurring species and villains, and and the Cybermen in general just being such a significant villain, it makes me really glad to kind of see that and see them kind of understand everything that she's gone through as the Doctor. It was just, and the moments between Mary and the lone Cyberman, you know, I was like, I just felt it. The Cybermen just freaked me out. I think they will always reign like supreme of, and there's been some wonderful one-off villains, and obviously there's a ton of villains that are just really scary and that I've really liked but the idea of just taking like everything from you and just you going on as like a shell devoid of emotions and anything that you once were, anything that you once felt, is just a really terrifying thing to me. So that kind of like moment, even though he ended up, I even loved the fact that he was like, and then what did he say? Like, and then I slit their throats or something. Like, I mean, it just brings the scariness back to it. You know, obviously I don't find the Cybermen's design to be all that terrifying. you know, myself. I think the first story that I've ever, you know, saw with them, you know, I wasn't like super scared by any means by their appearance, but I think who they are and what they do, and yeah, I think that I'm just really glad that this season is kind of focusing on that again, and maybe we'll get even more, you know, maybe learn a bit more about the Cybermen. I have no idea. I mean, I'm just so excited for all of that, because you guys know how I feel about Cybermen. But I will say, so I was really great. I was really happy, I guess I'll say, to see the development of the Doctor, the focus on the Cybermen, the classic horror type setting. I mean, there was a lot going for this episode that was just right in my wheelhouse. And I guess I'll end my thoughts about this episode with, I do believe that I don't know what's going to happen with the companions. I absolutely adore that they want to stand with the Doctor for whatever mistake she has to fix, whatever battle she might have to face next. You know, I also think that we might lose one, two, or all of them. And it's so, you know, obviously they're being very brave and they stick by their fam, you know, but I'm just so worried that it might end terribly, for maybe one or all of them. And that's going to be something really, really difficult. To just go through. I don't know. I don't know. 2 more episodes, and I think I'm prepared to possibly go through the ringer with it. But this was great. I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited but nervous. That's normally when I go into, you know, the last couple of episodes of any kind of new Who season, I'm like, I'm excited but nervous, like really nervous. So that's kind of the vibe that I have right now. And yeah, I think that's about it. I hope I'm not missing anything. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!